Need help? Light bless you. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Hey, off and away.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
Pleased to meet you. Daylight's burning.
He hardly ever has the runs too, but because the server's not very crowded, he actually had it. Actually, the last 2 times I've done this quest, he's had it, which is just incredibly rare.
Well met.
actually.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
Very, very rare. But this server's pretty dead. I mean, not dead as in like, I mean, there's plenty of people on it, but not a lot. I mean, when I was in Red Ridge, I saw, you know, 4 or 5 or 6 people over there leveling, so there's a few people. Alright, we got this character stacked. She has very good gear. At the next level, we're going to be able to equip. And at level 26, we've got the glimmering mail coif. Oh, that was not cheap either. That was like 10 gold. And then we got the gloves, level 25. Those are going to be nice. Upgrade. And then I've got the sword, the Black Knight, which I got for 10 gold, which was actually a good price. Got that for level 26. So 26 will be good. We'll be stacked till about 30. I don't know, 30, 32, and then we'll start looking at maybe upgrading some of my weapons. But we should basically be annihilating these mobs now. Let's see how hard we hit. 134. Looking pretty good. No chest. There's always a chest there, or behind the outhouse. And in this particular instance, no chest. Usually there's a chest. Look to the stars. Give her a blind Mary her comb. Okay, nice.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Price level 25. Oh, that's weird. Oh, solid. Okay. Alright, well, we're almost 25. It was heavy. It was the stones I could have used.
Lovely. Lovely.
Interesting. I must have two MSB triggers for that. Events, outgoing. Yeah, there's two. Skill dodges. Oh, yeah. That's melee. Okay, so, alright. That's because a non-skill-based ability can be dodged, and a skill-based ability can be dodged. In that instance, he dodged
Lovely.
both of them. There's the chest. There's always a chest in. Insta spawn. Let's see if there's a blue item in the chest. Or not. Insta spawn again.
Lovely.
Alright. I guess I'll take the 2 gold bars. Why not? silk cloth. Switching to shield. Anticipating shield block, except it missed. Wow. And my first execute. And look at that, a silk cloth. And I just said I needed more silk cloth.
Lovely. Lovely.
Still having not enough rage. I may still put a talent point in to improve charge. I don't know. Charge generates 12 rage. Right now it's generating 15. If I put one more talent point into it, it'll generate 18 rage.
Lovely.
That's weird. Execute's bugging out on me. Ugh. Why is execute looking incorrect? Let's get rid of the start attack. That'll make a difference. Let's see. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, it still says I can execute it.
Lovely.
Weird. Alright, for now, let's... let's go. That's outcasting. Take it, now it's not showing as red. Still not showing as red. Now it is. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure the execute's highlighting correctly. See, now it's showing as red again, so obviously that's not correct. Now it's not, so who knows, man? It's acting weird. We're just gonna get rid of it. But we need to change stance, because that's actually really useful. I don't know, let's do something here. Slash weak. Classic. Wow. Weak aura. Execute. display. Nope. If that works, we won't even care about the other one. It does work, but oh, I actually parried a blow. Yeah, see, that's better. Get that weak aura a little bit closer to me. Just make it more visible. So, you don't want to have to look down at the bottom of your screen. It's not good.
Lovely.
Better. Still feels like my internet's sluggish or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just the server. Feels like sometimes when I execute my abilities, they're not doing anything. Like right there, just really a lot of feels very lagalicious for some reason. Actually, I'm already done with this quest, aren't I? Just an mage. Why is there a global cooldown? Did you see that? I was like spamming like hamstring and it just felt like she wasn't doing anything. Hamstring.
Lovely.
And the global cooldown is just longer than I realized, I guess.
Lovely.
Yeah, so when we weapon swap, it puts us into the global cooldown. That could be what's happening there. I don't know if I weapon swapped on that last one. Like here, if you watch the global cooldowns at the bottom of the screen, if I weapon swap, boom, it puts me into a very long global cooldown. Now I'm gonna weapon swap again. Cool, global cooldown. Okay, so that quest is done, I think, right? And then it says there's Mary's looking glass. I don't really know. Look to the stars. What is? Oh, that's the golem here. Let's take him out. Be in here. We're just gonna sunder him into the ground. 4 sunders. No, not the curse! How long does this last? Physical damage taken is increased. Ah, well, it's only 10 minutes, I guess. Not too bad. Plus, it gives us a cool, like, dark look. Make us look more ominous. This slow charge. I love the slow charge. When you have that debuff on you.
Lovely, lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Well, I think it's time to turn in the quests, and we'll turn all the quests in this zone. We're level 24. We kind of need to leave this zone because the quests are going to start becoming orange. So, level 24, we have two options. We can either go to Astronar, or, which is kind of a lot of running, or we can go to Wetlands. Wetlands is a lot of running too, but I'm thinking the Wetlands might be better. Yeah, level 24. I can definitely take out the Raptors.
Greetings. Safe
Plus, I'm gonna hit
travels.
25
Go with honor,
fairly
friend.
soon,
Farewell.
so that'll make it easier.
Hey there. Safe travels. See you around.
Hell, Ashen. Hello, friends. Beep, I'm a Jeep. Oh, God. This person's entirely too happy for me.
Greetings. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Stop. I'm debating on whether I want to fly to West. Yeah, let's. What's my inventory? I guess we'll run there because we need to go to here. So we'll just walk there. Very tired of listening to Dalaran music.
Lovely.
I think what we're gonna do, which is something we haven't done, and I very rarely do, is I'm gonna turn the in-game music on. I hardly
Lovely.
ever do, but let's do it. Let's see what it sounds like. Ooh, Biff. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that music. Let's do... Alright, lock and load. Let's get going. I gotta get to 30. I want to try to beat Axton to max level just for fun. Give me something to motivate me. Sometimes I'll pick somebody in the guild who's leveling up a new character like I am, and I'll just try to say to myself, I gotta beat that person to 60. Just to like motivate myself to get going instead of being lackadaisical. Because I can be a very slow leveler because I just get distracted really easily. I'm like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Instead of focusing on just go, 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 do the quest, do the next quest. Plus, I hate questing. Questing is like, bleh. No, I'm not a fan of questing, though. Axton's not even on. Well, it's going to be easy to roll past him if he's not even playing. He is level 24 still. We also have to outlevel Fell's Rogue. Let's see where Fell is. Fell is level 4. He's only level 14. Fell's a really slow leveler though, I think. At least it seems like it. These guys aren't going to pose any challenge. Do I have speed strikes?
Lovely.
Oh, look at that sweeping strike crit. Awesome. Sweeping strikes. Boom.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Lovely.
All this looting and skinning is slowing me down. I'm tempted to just skip skinning. I'm tempted to just stop. It's like not even bother. Let's just skip the skinning. Well, I don't know. You hate to not skin because you're missing out on a lot of money. Well, a lot of stuff, I guess, you know.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Oh, this food is not really making my health go up much, is it? I obviously need better food.
Lovely.
You need something? See you later. Have a good one.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I need more silk cloth. I need a lot of bandages.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Just bought some silks cloth and sent it to me. So I'm going to be
Lovely.
going through a lot of bandages.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
What can I do for you? Good day to you.
Do we want to go with... I like improved overpower, so fuck it. I'm going improved overpower. You can see we've been proccing overpower quite a bit. So I am going to go with improved overpower because I like it. And then once we get 2 points into improved overpower, we're going to go right into the Fury Tree.
Time is money, friend.
Right. Maybe 512, 552. You know what? Let me buy those back. Running low on food. What else we got? Anything? We could probably sell this leather. I got so much leather, it's ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Have a good one.
Let me just use.
Yo.
Yep. 20. Oh, we also got a new shield. Yeah, the Shield of Thorzen. So, macros. So now we've got to update all our macros for that. Yeah, and that's a huge upgrade because the shield I had was like. Okay, the shield I had is this one. 445 armor, right? Level 17 to this one, 711 armor. So, obviously.
Glad I could help.
Huge upgrade. And we also have to update our shield block macro, this one. Is it also will put my shield on? Update that guy, and then I don't know if my bash one, just in case, I don't think I really use that macro, but did it anyway. And now we can...
Interesting. Keep it real.
There you go. Now we have the Shield of Thorzen. Nice shield. And we can weapon swap to 2 weapons. 1 weapon, 1 two-hand weapon, or 1 weapon and shield. And if we have 2 weapons, you know, our shield macro, which switches us into defensive stance and equips our shield appropriately. So we're good to go. So we'll be able to tank dungeons really. I mean, we got pretty good health pool. Although it looks like it went, oh, you know, it looks like it went down. Why does it look like it went down? Does my shield not have a oh. Maybe my other gloves had more stamina. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's my health of my shield is 1264. It's all good.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
You can see that one talent point into overpower is already paying dividends. Because we've procced like 3 overpower since I put that talent point into improved overpower. My chance to crit with overpower right now is like 35% or 37%. Should be.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, because we're at 11.93% crit, which actually went down, which means my gloves must have some. I think my gloves have agility on them.
Lovely.
We didn't crit with that one, unfortunately. Alright, we still need queens and horrors. Executed there because I blew too much rage. You gotta watch your rage. If you have too much rage, you don't want to use execute. Just use heroic strike. That way you can carry some of that rage into the next fight. In that instance, I didn't have much rage, so it was no big deal.
Lovely.
I don't think we crit with that one either. Definitely going to be needing more bandages. I only got 4 left. Wow, that sucks.
Lovely.
There's a crit. Boom. That was just like, boom. Ooh, superior cloak of agility. 5 agility. Oh, actually, I've got the sentry cloak, which is really. I didn't realize my cloak was so good. Holy crap. I've got a really good cloak. But still, I mean, plus 5 agility cloak, that's pretty good.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Okay, that quest I think is done, right? Yeah. Yes. Alright, that's done.
Lovely.
King's honor, friend, for the Alliance. Greetings. Light bless you. Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Hey there. See you around.
What? I didn't do this quest already? Are you kidding me? Can't believe I didn't do this one already. Huh. Weird. Alright, let's fly through these wolves again. I hope I get XP for killing them. Only for 20. I don't think level 19s are going to give me experience. Nope, level 19s do. Good. Hate to kill these if not getting any experience at all. Bingo.
Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
I'm just annihilating these guys. This is like, boom. Annihilation. But I am really running low on bandages. Sucks. Guess I can make some heavy wool. And I need the first aid book as well, it appears.
Lovely.
Come on, girl. Gotta get to 60.
You
Lovely.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
You were screwed.
Oh shit, done. That was fast. Still need the ghoul fangs, but I'm a little bit too low level for that to be efficient. I'll do that later.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hello. Safe travels. Hey there. See you around.
What can I do for you? Farewell. Safe travels.
You need something? Have a good one. See you around. What can I do for you? Be careful. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you.
Okay, where do we want to go? So that's enough for this zone for now. 25. We just need to like 27, so we need to get 2 more levels. So we can either do... This is where it gets tricky. We can either do Astronar, or we can do
Hello.
the wetlands. I'm gonna fly to the wetlands.
Have a good one.
And then we'll just have... Actually, let's fly to my bank. Yeah, so get to about level 27, we can come back, and actually at 27, my gear and my character may be strong enough where I can just literally farm organs for a couple levels if I wanted to without even doing quests. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Your next talent point is going to go into improved overpower. After that, we'll probably... We could get all the way to anger management, which is nice. I mean, anger management's going to help. But this would put us at level 28, though. Or we could forgo these two. Go straight into unbridled wrath. And then by 30, we'll have 40% chance to generate additional rage point every time we hit. Yeah. This is the one thing. I've played Fury Warrior quite a few times, but I'm always a little hesitant on... That's actually a pretty good weapon. I'm always a little hesitant on when to leave the arms tree. And when I say leave the arms tree, I'm talking about leave the arms tree for leveling purposes, not for like, your final build. Because when you get to 60, the build's going to be different. So... Auction successful. Alright, so we don't need this, don't need this, we don't need this, we need this, or this. All this is good. We don't need any leather. Leather, we don't need leather, we don't need leather. This is all gonna go to Shady Vale, my druid, who eventually is gonna be a leather worker. And then this low level cloth we don't need. And of course, this we don't need. And green items. Doesn't look like it. We have our helm. This we're not. We don't need this anymore. Get rid of that.
You need something?
And we got a 33 shield and the 43 shoulders. I actually got these shoulders on my hunter like so long ago. And here's all. Look at all this freaking silk cloth. I have tons of silk cloth. Oh, okay. We need the.
Have a good one.
We need the book. First aid book. Let's just go ahead and buy one. I got 35 gold. I think we can afford to get a first aid book. We also need to restock our arrows while we're here.
Greetings.
Okay, season wolf calves. Spider acre we don't need. Well, let's get rid of that. That. We're not using this anymore, are we? Crap, we are, right?
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah.
King's honor, friend.
Let's get rid of... this anymore.
Be careful. Help you find something? Safe travels.
Don't need these fist weapons in my bag, and that's good. Don't need this.
Good day to you. See you later.
Okay, there was something at the auction house I was looking to buy and I already forgot what it was. What was it? What was it? What was it? Well, we need arrows. There was something I was going to buy at the auction house. Damn it, I just blanked on it. Oh, first aid book. God, man, my brain is fried. First aid. Spell it right. First aid. Sweet. Boom, boom, boom.
Looking for something specific? For the Alliance.
How are you? See you around.
Oh shit. It's a main hand weapon. Okay. Okay, well. 20 item level 2. 17, 16. Okay, well it's gonna replace this one, which kind of I didn't realize it was main hand. I thought that was offhand. Because it's fast, it's 1.9. You don't really want. Yeah, that kind of sucks. We want a slower main hand weapon. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, we're gonna generate more rage, blah blah blah. Generate more rage with it, but it's optimal. Looming Gavel, 2.4 with 3 agility. It's actually pretty good. But that's also a main hand, so. Ardent Custodian's a nice weapon. It's actually really nice. It's +5, but I mean, it's 2.1, give you 100 armor. Kind of a cool looking weapon too. I've always liked that weapon. Midnight Mace. Yeah. God Ripper, way too expensive. Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. How about axes? I don't like using axes because I don't have weapon skill with axes. We have weapon skill with maces and swords. That's why these go for cheaper prices, because people just don't buy them as much. They're also faster, so they're good for offhand. They're good, but they just don't sell for as much because of the human racial. If humans had plus weapon skill with axes, these things would be 3 times as expensive. Well, yeah, kind of sucks. All right, that sucks. I thought the Black Knight was an offhand weapon. I do this every time I level characters. I'll buy something and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is, and I do it based on weapon speed. I'll see something that's like 1.9 weapon speed, and I just assume it's a one-hand weapon because it's too fast. Because that's very fast weapon speed. I'll just assume, oh, that's one-hand weapon, and I'll buy it thinking I'm just gonna put this in my offhand. And then I get the item and I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's a main hand weapon. The reason that sucks is my current weapon in my main hand is a main hand weapon with fiery enchant on it. I was hoping to equip this in my offhand so I'd have 2 weapons with fiery enchant, but now I can't do that, so that really blows. I wouldn't have even put fiery enchant on this, to be honest, if I'd known that, so I kind of screwed myself.
Need help?
But, alright,
For the Alliance.
let's go to Mythical Harbor. And yep. I'm gonna take a break because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner really. It is 6:48, and I have not really eaten. Yeah, EST. It's 6:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. How's it going, Dan? Yeah, I'm kind of screwed myself with that weapon. I thought that was a one-hand weapon. I was excited to have dual fiery enchants, but It's not. I mean, I could just put it in the auction house and sell it for like, I think I paid 10 gold for the weapon, maybe 40 gold for the enchant. So if I put it up there, maybe put it up for like 60 gold or something, maybe make a profit on it. Or I can just equip it in my main hand, but it's not much of an upgrade, I don't think. Let's see. It does 19.7, so it does more damage than my current weapon, but it doesn't have 4 strength or 3 stamina. It does have a chance to throw shadow bolts, and it actually procs fairly frequently. I mean, you know, a little bit, not a lot. And of course, it's cool looking. The Black Knight is a very cool looking sword. What a bummer, though. Oh no, I'm in Florida. I don't hide the fact that I live in Florida. Yeah, I'm in Florida, so I don't think, you know, I don't worry. You know, I hope people don't track me down. I've got a couple 9mm in my office here, so if somebody knocks down my door, I just shoot them. I'm gonna say hello to my car, K9. Exactly. Or my 6R. No Gap Pro. Cool. Well, if we get to 20, if we get to 30, I know a spot where we can just farm. We can level, I hope, pretty quickly to 32. I don't know. We'll see. I need more stamina. I probably should have went with stamina to my bracers instead of strength, but no, pushing the strength felt good though for attack power. Need a better ring here. Stamina. No, I mean the lock was okay. Lock was alright. Wasn't like, it wasn't like bad or anything. It just wasn't as good. I mean, Warrior's more fun. Warrior's more explosive. You have more. It's just there's more dynamic elements. You know, you're charging in. You're changing stances. You're debuffing enemies. You know, you got shouts. There's just a lot of things you could do in a Warrior, and it just doesn't really feel like you can.
Be careful. Greetings. Have a good one.
You can't really do that. My Warlock is just like ... wand, and that's pretty much it. You know.
What's on your mind?
Like ... wand ... Well, it's fun. I will say though, it's not bad. I mean, there is something to be said for a relaxing leveling experience though. I think the Warlock is very relaxed. And there are times when I'm playing classes like the warrior where you have to be more careful because it's easy to die in a warrior. Where it can be nice to get in a class like a warlock, and because it's just so much less. It's not as stressful. You're just like chilling. Like mob jumps on you, fear them. You know what I mean? It's just like who cares?
Hey there. See you later.
I like that. I mean, that aspect of the lock is pretty cool.
What can I do for you?
Light be with you. Be careful.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Like leveling to 30 in WoW is actually pretty easy. It's the 30 to 34 is a real pain in the ass. Like it really is. There's just not a lot of easy quests from 30 to 34, I don't think. I think Desolace you can do around 30. On a warrior I can probably do Desolace around 33. And then once we get to and then of course we have a few of the beginning quests, and Stranglethorn Vale we can do. And then we're gonna kind of be stuck.
Lovely.
We'll see.
What's on your mind?
Oh, no way. My quest log's full?
Here there. Be good.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
No. See you soon.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Spent yesterday with your oncologist. Disability claim during the process, she kind of brought me down to earth. She looked up at me and said, "You know, Dan, this will eventually kill you." Yeah, I mean, stage 4 colon cancer, right? I mean, some people survive for a long time after treatment, don't they? It's not guaranteed. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly not a happy, you know, I mean, I don't really know what to say, Dan, other than I'm sorry you have to go through that. It's
Lovely.
you know, it certainly is awful, you know. I don't know if you're a religious person, but
Lovely.
if you are, that I think that can help, you know what I mean, to try to think that, you know, there's someone out there, you know, that there's a better place you're going to, you know what I mean? There's more to life that's better than this life after you're gone. So put your faith and trust in that. I mean, I'm 53 years old, so, and I'm actually going to be 54 in about a month. So, you know, so I certainly know that the end of the road is closer than the beginning of the road, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, it sucks. But you have to somehow find a way to make peace with it.
Lovely.
And try to make the best of what time you have left. I mean, I certainly think about that. And it's tough, you know, there's things that I do that I wish I didn't do. I drink Coca-Cola, and I wish I didn't because it's not good for me, you know? I wish that when I was younger, I would have took better care of myself. I wish I wouldn't have drank. I wish I wouldn't have, you know, done whatever kind of other things I did that I probably shouldn't have done. You know what I mean? Just stupid things. Well, everybody, a lot of people do. You know, partying and drinking and all that stuff. You know, I wish I hadn't done any of that stuff, to be honest. Because my body would be a lot healthier for it, you know? But that's the way it goes. Ah, shit, I just wasted rage on that.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh,
Lovely.
shit. Okay.
You were screwed.
Did I use my healing?
Lovely.
I didn't put it on my bars yet. Crap.
Lovely.
Oof. I was like going to use my healing potion and it wasn't doing anything. It's because I grabbed these new ones, but I actually hadn't put them on my bars yet. Oh, no, I did. No, I didn't. That was showing my old... Oof, that's a little scary. 4 raptors is not what I want. We'll be a little safer now and pull back. Let's use my shield too. See how it goes with the shield, right? Even with the
Lovely.
shield, nah, it takes too long to kill with the shield.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely. Lovely.
You were screwed.
Yeah, I see that.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Yeah. Your dad early on in his life wasn't ordained. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's a little scary over here. I need to be a little bit more careful. And, definitely need to be a little more careful. These guys actually, the raptors do hit pretty hard.
Lovely.
Yeah, they always have, so. Yeah, well, I certainly think about it. I mean, all I think about right now, Dan, is retiring. You know, I just want to retire.
Lovely.
Move to Tennessee with my wife. I want to build a cabin. I'll show you the cabin I want to build. There's a really awesome company called Honest Abe. It's like Honest Abe Link Cabins, basically. You know, I'll show you what they look like. They're actually beautiful cabins, and you can buy like a kit for anywhere, 90 to maybe anywhere from probably $90 to $130,000, and then basically you can pay them. They have special people, they can come and build the cabin for you. But let's see. You can do any of these cabins. They're all really nice. I actually really like this one, but I would want one that probably, because in Tennessee we would probably prefer one with a little bit more screened in, possibility of screened in porch. But all of these are beautiful cabins, and a lot of them can be customized as well. And then you can look at the gallery, right? These are galleries of people's cabins. You know, look at the inside of that cabin, Jesus. Go back. Actually, I like the Castle Rock. It's only one bed. How can that only be one bedroom? It looks so big, but I love that. That one's nice. We want 3 bedrooms though. So something like this one is just pretty basic, but you know, pretty cool. Yeah, the interiors in these cabins are really nice. You know, stuff like this. And look at these. I mean, they're all like, you can pick the wood too. You can pick the wood that these cabins are built out of on the inside if you want to use cedar or oak, or you have a lot of options, the type of wood, and you can specify, like you might want one room to have certain types of wood, another room to have a different type of wood. You can even also specify the logs themselves, how they, like, see how these logs are rounded. You can specify how they connect and the shape of them, and of course the wood. I mean, look at it, come on. That's what I want to do. I want to retire and buy my Honest Abe Lincoln log cabin and drop it in Tennessee. We've already got land up there that my wife's parents own, so we wouldn't even have to buy the land. Her parents already said that we could just drop a cabin on the land that they already own. They'll probably just give us that land when they're not around maybe anymore. I have no idea. But anyway, so they told us that we could do that. So I already got a plot of land, beautiful plot of land in Tennessee. All you gotta do is buy the cabin, have it built, and drop it right there. And then, you know, my regular day after when I retire, I'll be wake up in the morning, make coffee, sit on my porch, drink my coffee, play my guitar. Maybe after that I'll go for a walk in the woods with my wife, you know, or maybe play some video games, maybe do some drawing. I like to draw. I like to do art. Maybe take my sketch pad out into the woods, draw some nice forest scenes. Who knows? Also, I want to do maybe a little bit of game development too while I'm retired. So we'll see. There's lots of things I can do. But that's all I think about. I'm 53, almost 54, and all I think about right now is just retiring, man. Getting to the point where I can just wake up in the morning and not have a plan. The plan is we can do whatever we do when we wake up.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I wish. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have an option though, so.
Lovely.
I mean, yeah, so, but. But unfortunately, I don't have a house right now. We've been trying to buy a house for the past couple of years. We haven't been able to. Prices in Florida are just too high. So we're saving up money to buy a house. You know, we've been trying to squirrel away money. And
Lovely.
that's the #1 priority for me right now. But I mean, to be honest, I don't really want to buy a house. I'd rather save the money for the cabin, you know. But I'm 53, almost 54, and I'm not gonna be. I probably won't retire until I'm like, you know, I'm probably not gonna retire until I'm like 63 or something. I probably got like 10 more years until I can retire, which sucks. But 10 years goes fast, though. I mean, it does. So. Let's make sure there's no other raptors close by. I don't want to suddenly be fighting 3 of these guys. Man, I'm kind of shredded these guys, actually. Did I finish my... let's see... No, we still need the Flango whatever fossil, which can drop from... which I don't know where it drops. Traveled the road to meet the Welgar. I was attacked by raptors. I don't know which one of the model beasts swallowed the relic, but if you can retrieve it, I can unleash the power. Well, I guess, let's see. The Flanga guy in Menethil Harbor wants you to bring him the Stone of Relu and Flanga's fossil. I don't see where it says that. Okay, the Prospector Welgar now holds the original fossil at his site in the wetlands. When I discovered the Stone of Relu, I believed it to be the key. Watch out. So it looks like there's a... oh, the fossil's there. Okay. I actually walked right past it. I think it was in that cave, probably. Oh, that's cool. So you're a carpenter? Oh, awesome.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm definitely not good with my hands. I mean, I'm a programmer, so when it comes to doing like fixing up houses and that kind of stuff, that's not me. I hire someone to do it. I'm like, no, I don't know how to do plumbing. I don't know how to fix anything. I'll just pay someone else to do it. I'm not a DIY person. I'm not a do-it-yourself. Not when it comes to like fixing things, you know. I mean, some things I'll fix, obviously, but you know, easy things. But I'm certainly not a carpenter or a plumber or anything like that. Alright, so we've already killed all these guys. I just need the model raptors. Yeah, that one. Purplish looking ones.
Lovely.
So I've played this character 1 day, 11 hours, so pretty, not gonna lie, that's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. But it is a warrior, and still though, yeah. I think the warriors are slow in the very beginning, you know. Like getting to like level 20 on a warrior is kind of slow.
Lovely.
Because you just, you know, you don't have very good gear. And, you know, you just don't do much damage at low levels. But once you get to 20, get dual wielding things, you know, my leveling from 20 to 25 has been so much faster than like 15 to 20. I mean, it's actually been probably faster because dual wield allows me to just do so much more damage. That's one thing about the warrior that is nice. You feel like you get more powerful. Like the higher you get in level, the stronger you get. Some classes aren't like that. Some classes are really strong at low levels and they kind of get weaker. Like hunters at pretty low levels. I think hunters are pretty balanced, like all the way through. That's why I like hunters in the middle, because they just feel really balanced. Like they're good at level 10 and they feel like they're pretty much good all the way to 60. Like priests feel really strong, like low levels, but they feel like if you're doing like any kind of healing build, they feel they get weaker damage-wise as you level up. But if you're doing like Shadow, obviously that's not the case with Shadow. You do good damage. Feral Druid's another one that I think does really good damage at low medium range, and then I feel like it drops off a little bit at higher levels. But there's a lot of min-maxing with ferals, and I certainly am not an expert with feral druids. I know that Gordon Ramsay, the guy that was on the hardcore with us, on the hardcore servers when we were doing the Road to Ragnarok, I know he was top in, like being in top 2 or 3 in like molten core raids with a feral druid, which is quite impressive because most people think that feral druids can't finish that high on the meters. But he consistently did, so definitely proved that you can do it. I wish all the time I spent leveling my warlock to level 21, that I would have spent all that time leveling this warrior, because she'd be like in her 30s by now. Although the warlock was pretty fun, but I invested quite a bit of time in that warlock. I mean, like 20 hours or whatever, 24 hours probably. Yeah, like for example, my warlock's level 21, and she's probably like 24 hours played or something. Less downtime on the warlocks. You don't have to like stop to bandage.
Watch your back.
You don't have to stop to bandage or, you know, eat or drink. You know, it's. Maybe I was right next to this fossil and I didn't grab it. It's 25 is a little bit low for stocks. I'd like to be a little bit higher. Hey, Lost. You always want me to play the modes that are like. Am I looking forward to it? No, I'm not. I'm not looking forward to it, just simply because it's going to take people away from the regular hardcore mode. I don't. Okay, if they. I've already done that. Let's just put it that way. I've already done the single self-found. I've already done that. You know, been there, done that. I don't really know if I would want to level that way anymore. Plus, I'm already invested in this server with. You know, I've got like multiple hardcore. I've got multiple hardcore 60s. You know, on Skull Rock that are level 60. That have leveled up hardcore. That have pretty good gear, and that I do LBRS and UBRS and Skoloan and stuff. So, yeah, I'm not real excited. In fact, I'm kind of think that Blizzard is stupid. I honestly feel like Blizzard's kind of dumb for doing it because they just keep dividing the player base. It's like, how many versions of WoW are you going to put out? Like. And just keep dividing the player base. It's like how Amazon Game Studios, how they like started to publish, you know, like you have like Blue Protocol and like Throne of Liberty, and it's like if you're a game company, why would you release multiple MMOs that compete with each other at the same time? That's what it feels like Blizzard's doing. They're basically releasing different versions of MMOs that all compete with each other. Of course, they're all their games, but they're basically ruining the population of these hardcore servers. You know, the population is suffering because of it, you know? Like, this server was super popular and super populated when it first opened. But then SOD came out and it just killed this server. Like, the population, it lost like probably 60% of the population when SOD came out, you know? And that sucks, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if Self-Found's going to be a different server altogether. I thought it was, but then someone told me it wasn't. So I don't even know what they're doing with the single Self-Found. Like, is it going to be just some sort of opt-in mode? I mean, if they did it as an opt-in mode to this server, I would have no problem with that, because that would get more people to come and play on this server, and that's what Blizzard should do. They shouldn't release like brand new servers and say, hey, here's a new brand new server, and the only mode that's on this server is single Self-Found, because then you're gonna have people that are gonna leave this server to go do that, right? There's always that FOMO, that fear of missing out. There's too many people that are like sheep in this world. They just follow the leader, and I'm not like that, because like when Season Discovery second phase came out, they had all kinds of cool stuff that I wanted for the Hunter in phase 1, and Blue was telling me about it, and it looked great. I was like, man, this looks awesome, and I was like, this is what I wanted for phase 1. And even so, even with them putting in all the cool stuff that I really wanted for phase 1,
Lovely.
I still couldn't get myself up to go play it. I was like, I don't want to play it. It's gated content. You know, it's like, oh, I leveled to like 35 or 40, and then I gotta wait another couple months to be able to level past that. You know, I don't like gated content. Yeah, if they do that loss, so let me answer your question then. So let me answer your question. If they do single Self-Found, and it's just like a check mark in character creation, not a new server, then yes, I am excited for it, because it will bring more people into this server. More people will play on this server because of it. And so if they do that, yes, I am excited for it, because I would love to see this server get more people. And also I like the mode. I like that style of leveling. I think it's a lot more challenging, and I think you feel like you've accomplished a lot more leveling that way. You're going to see more deaths, because people aren't going to be having like I mean, my character's like pimped out. I've got dual blue weapons with a blue chest piece and blue boots and blue gloves, and because I can afford to buy that stuff, because I've already got multiple characters that are level 60 on the server, you know? So leveling this character, I mean, look at this shit. I've got blue, green, you know? But like, if I was single Self-Found, look at these weapons, right? If it was single Self-Found, I wouldn't have any of this stuff. I'd have probably all green gear, and I wouldn't do anywhere near as much damage as I'm doing now, and it would be a lot more difficult for me to complete quests. Everything would be harder. So, which is good. I mean, that, you know, the greater the challenge, the greater the sense of accomplishment when you've successfully completed that challenge. So the more difficult the leveling journey is, I mean, it may not be, in a certain way, it may not be fun, but
Lovely.
you're really going for that end goal of reaching 60 and then being able to say, man, I did it, you know, I did it. I did single Self-Found all the way to 60, I survived. It's an accomplishment that you can feel good about, you know, So yeah, I hope that if that's what they're going to do, I am excited about that. And I would love to see them incorporate, you know what, Lost? I would love to see them incorporate like what the hardcore add-on had, which is different achievements. Stuff like Melee Hunter, stuff like, you know, leveling without, you know, leveling to 60 with only the gear you start the game with, like the full Iron mode, you know, like Iron mode, Man mode. Or doing stuff like, there's other ones, like you can only stay on the continent that you were born in. So like if you're a night elf, you could never go to, like that was one of the achievements. Like if you were a night elf, you could never go to the Eastern Kingdom. So you had to level all the way to 60 in Kalimdor. That was an achievement. You know, there's different ones. There was an achievement that said you could never use Flight Master. You know, there were all kinds of achievements. There was achievements on the Hunter where you leveled the Hunter to 60 without ever being able to use a pet. You know, so I would never do that because I really like pets. But I would love to see them do that and add all those extra
Lovely.
achievements. And then on top of that, adding those
Lovely.
extra achievements, add rewards. Like if you level to 60 with a
Lovely.
hunter without using a pet, maybe you get like a really cool cosmetic item. Like give them like cosmetic pets, or or maybe like a cosmetic tabard that on the tabard has a pet on it with a circle through it that says no pets or something. You know what I mean? Just add some cool cosmetic shit into the game that gives people like a really good reason to do those challenges. Yeah, I hope they do. If they add achievements and if they add those different things and they do it onto the existing servers, because these servers are dead. I mean, there's people playing on them, of course, but the population on the servers is pretty low. So there's no need to create new servers. Just add that stuff into this server, because then this server's population is going to go up, and it's going to go up a lot, which is a good thing. I tried to find information on it, Lost, on the servers to find out more information about exactly what they're doing. Like, are they going to be new servers? I couldn't find anything that said that they were going to be existing servers or new servers. I couldn't find anything on it, but I didn't look super hard.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Man, these guys hit hard. These guys hit hard. I'm really worried about getting multiple raptors
Lovely.
here, because my character really isn't
Lovely.
equipped very well to handle multiple raptors here.
Lovely.
I just take too much damage. Well, do I not have... Oh, I sold my food. I meant to buy more food, but I didn't buy it. That's just lovely. So I have no food. Let me switch to my sword and shield. It'll give me more health. Let's see how much... It'll take longer to kill, but I should be able to do it without taking as much damage. Yeah, we definitely took less damage. Going defense. takes longer to kill.
Lovely.
Jesus, they're all around me. Completely surrounded by raptors.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I guess I got that one. Might as well help this guy.
Lovely.
Does he not need these? I don't know.
Lovely.
I get the idea that the impression that this guy doesn't speak English, because his name is Underwear F. I don't know. It's just a bizarre name, and he's not saying anything to me. Wait, you know where the quest people are? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's a skinner too.
Lovely.
Alright, we just need one more of those, I think. And of course she looted that, so that's gonna have to wait for the respawn. Ah, oh well. I'll probably stay in a group and help this priest because it's easy to do it with the priest. I'll get some leather and get some XP, and I also need to continue to find a few more of these fragments.
Talk to me. Be good. Off with you.
I'm not ready to do that quest. Now I need to kill Sorreltooth, but that'll be easier with this priest. On my paladin, I usually just bubble jump down. Faster.
Lovely. Lovely.
See how my damage compares to a level 26 rogue. That fragment. And do I need any other fragments? No, I'm done with the fragments. Just need to kill.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ooh, big one. Alright, and I don't have any food. Yep, so I got a bandage. He ran right past me. I'm like, where'd he go? I'm like, where'd he go? I'm like looking all around. He must have just slipped right behind me or something. You know? Sometimes Sarltooth will path around down here, but it's really rare that he does.
Lovely. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten lots of stuff from, you know, I mean, I've gotten lots of stuff from you know, from LBRS, from Undead Stratholme, but I haven't gotten any, I haven't gotten anything, like, amazing. We're actually getting our guild, oh my god, what the hell? That Healthstone works for somebody else, apparently. I don't want this one to lead. But we're actually getting ready to do our first guild ZG raid, which is going to be next weekend, Lost. So 1 week from today, pretty much, we're going to be doing a full guild, you know, Zul'Gara raid. So, and I'll be going into that with my hunter, so that'll be cool. Our first real raid. I mean, we've, like I said, we've done, you know, UBRS, which is technically a raid, right? It's like a 10-man, but even LBRS can be a 10-man, but they're not really true raids, right? This is weird. I mean, it normally spawns by now. Let me update my target macro and we'll see.
Till we meet again.
This is so weird. I don't see Sorreltooth. It usually doesn't take that long to spawn, about maybe, I don't know, 5-10 minutes tops. We've been up here 5 minutes. Let me see.
Fantastic.
Alright, there he finally, yeah, it was, like I said, he's about a 10-minute respawn, or 5 to 10 minutes. We were there quite a while, so. But yeah, we're gonna be doing ZG next weekend, so I'll be streaming the whole raid, and it's gonna be cool. It'll be cool, man. I've never done I mean, I've done ZG before, but I've never done it in vanilla. Like, I don't think even the original vanilla when it came out in 2004, I don't think I did ZG. I did Molten Core. I mean, actually, I probably did once or twice, but I did Molten Core quite a few times in the original vanilla. You know, in 2004, you know, my guild did Molten Core runs. I was actually the main puller. I pulled all the pulls on my hunter.
Lovely.
But I am going to take a break because I haven't eaten dinner, and I think my wife, and I need to walk the dog pretty soon. What time is it? 7:50. My wife said she wanted to go on a dog walk with me, and I haven't eaten dinner, so. But I'll be back for a little bit. Or in a little bit, I guess. I would like to get at least to 27 tonight. It'd be cool to get to 28 if we could.
Interest you on a pint? Watch your back.
What's on your mind?
Safe travels.
Actually, he wants to do war banners. Let's do that real quick, and then I'll take a break. It's so close by. I don't think I might cut off for like. Let me see. I think it's. Let me see. I think the level range for stocks, if I remember correctly, is like 25 to like 30 or something like that. Let's see. Classic, WoW, stockade level range. It's 22 to 30. Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely.
Got no silk? Come on, these guys need to start dropping some silk.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
This is why I miss being on a night elf, because I could do flips off these jumps, you know? Ah, you missed the night elf flipping.
Lovely. Lovely.
Whiff. How am I getting overlapping?
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm getting his overlapping. So it looks like multiple people aren't really looks like my my add-on isn't handling other people's buffs quite well. Unfortunately. Which sucks, but
Lovely.
yeah, that sucks. I never noticed that before. And I've been in groups, and I don't think that's really come up. It's like something else is putting debuffs on the target. Maybe it's... Hold on a second. That's it. That's it. God, talk about serious game lag. Come on, computer. Jesus.
Lovely.
Alright. And add-ons, man. Mhm. Biff. Yeah, it feels so much better. I love fast weapons. Even though you don't do as much damage with fast weapons, the gameplay feels so much less, like, clunky. Like, you feel, everything feels smoother. Your character's swinging more often, you're hitting more often, you're generating rage a little bit more often. So I definitely want to get a slow offhand weapon.
Lovely.
I mean, sorry, a fast offhand weapon.
Lovely.
When I level on like the single self-found or the servers where you can't use the auction house and stuff, I actually level a Fury Warrior with fist weapons because you can buy them from a vendor.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, so we'll have to find ourselves some sort of an offhand. It'd be preferably what I like to use on a Fury Warrior is like a dagger offhand. Yeah, see, Johan, you know what I'm talking about. And it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to have really fast weapons. Usually I like to go with like a main hand weapon that's around 2 attack speed and an offhand weapon that's like a 1.4. And just, like this main hand weapon I've got right now is 1.9. And then, sometimes it's nice to have the slow main hand for big crits, but it just feels a lot smoother when you have faster weapons. Just the gameplay feels better. You probably don't do as much damage, but yeah,
Lovely.
that's for sure. Actually, yeah, you can get more crit. I mean, I tend to go for tiger stuff like strength, agility gear, because you're getting more attack power, more crit. But it makes you a lot squishier, so you got to be a little careful how we get a lot here.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. Lovely. You were screwed.
Yeah, you were definitely. I mean, you're running around in leather armor. You were definitely not a tank. Like you're basically you turn yourself into a glass cannon. You basically turn yourself into a glass cannon. Like you're going for high crit, and you're gonna generate a lot of threat, unfortunately. So, and since it's hardcore, probably won't. We'll have to be careful with how we do it. Did I miss like every single hamstring there? Because they certainly weren't showing up on the target. So it's like, let's try this again. There, that hamstring showed me. Yeah, I think I just missed. I missed 3 hamstrings in a row. Boom. Boom, baby. Just absolutely annihilated that guy. Alright. Head down this way. We should be able to get a few on the way out. Hopefully that'll be enough to get my final banner, and then I can go eat dinner because I'm starving. Where are these guys? There's like none out here though. Normally there's 3 of them out here. Damn. Huh. I guess we'll just take a break. Yeah. Definitely leather armor though. I can see that though. Oh, but check out my gear though, Johan. I got these nice bracers. The organ bracers are made.
Lovely.
I got 6 strength, 3 agility, 3 stamina. I don't have the best gloves. There we go.
Fantastic.
By the light of the moon.
By the light of the moon.
Yes.
We close enough to this quest giver? Yeah, let me grab this. I'm gonna grab this quest over here real quick. I think it's a turn-in quest back at that was pretty cool, playing with baby Billy. He seemed really nice. And he's not in a guild, he should...
Fantastic.
Alright. The only thing I don't like about our guild, I don't really like our guild name, and I don't like our guild tabard. You know, I wish we had a better guild tabard. You only do range?
What's on your mind?
From level 1 and up. That would be interesting. That would actually be... I mean, I understand, because I hate questing, because I've done it so much. I just wish that... I wish I had the money. You know, I wish I was like a Steven Sharif, where I had the money just to start my own company and say, I'm going to make my own MMO. Hire the right people to do it. Because I have so many great ideas on how to make an MMO that would be really fun. The hard part would be just trying to streamline it and make it so that, you know, that they all gel together, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I definitely would be, one of the biggest focuses of my MMO would be getting rid of questing. Would be, you know, I mean, there's always going to be, yeah, it's super expensive. There's always going to, it's like millions of dollars, millions and millions. I mean, if I had like $100 million, maybe we could do something, but it's, you know, like most MMOs cost a couple $100 million just to make, you know, and you figure, I think they were doing the math, someone was doing the math on, I think it was it Ashes of Creation? I'm trying to think. There was some MMO that was out lately, and they did the math on based on, I think it was Ashes of Creation, where he did the math on how much the game is going to cost to make, basically, or how much, you know, it should cost. And they basically said, this is how many employees they have, this is how long they've been working on the game, this is what their average salary should be, and this is how much money they've made so far, based on like people who, you know, purchased packages for the game. And it was like they'd already made like 150 million already. Like, the game isn't even out yet, and they've already made like 150 million. But then the cost of the employees and everything came out to almost 150 million. So it kind of evened itself out. But you got to realize that doesn't account for when the game goes live and they add in like, you know, cosmetic items and maybe some quality of life items that you can buy from the shop. You can make a ton of money on these games if you just added some. I don't really like the quality. I mean, the quality of life is okay. I think shops are great for cosmetic gear, but you don't want to go too overboard. Because I like to give out cosmetic... I think cosmetic gear is also nice to get as a reward inside the game for doing certain things, certain achievements. But I think having a shop where you can buy like stuff like, you know, like buy like really cool, nice looking outfits. You know, like maybe you want to buy a casual outfit to wear in town when you're hanging out with your friends, you know. You know, if they sell bathing suits, you know, I mean, those always sell well. Cosmetic bathing suits, they actually sell well in MMOs, believe it or not.
You know, but I mean, you can make a ton of money off that stuff. So, but I mean, I think my biggest focus, if I made my own MMO, would really be to really rework how you progress, like from a questing point of view, because I really don't like quests. I don't want to ever see an exclamation mark above somebody's head ever again. I hate that. I think it completely ruins exploration and immersion. Like, the focus of an MMO should be you're walking into this world and you should be immersed in this world. You should want to go up and talk to NPCs to try to discover, who is this NPC? What is his function? What does he do? Is there anything I can learn from this guy? You know, you should have to actually talk to people, you know, to figure stuff out. You should actually build up a rapport with people. I mean, you could definitely get rid of levels. You don't necessarily need levels, but you need a way to progress. And so if you want to have, like, weapon skill, or, you know, you need a way to acquire skill with weapons or with magic or whatever it is that you're using. It doesn't necessarily have to have a character level attached to it, you know? I mean, I think they do attach character levels just because it's kind of expected almost in an MMO. And really, I always look back to Dungeons and Dragons as the ultimate, oh my God, I'm getting old, I can't think of the word. Inspiration, as the ultimate inspiration. I look at Dungeons and Dragons, and Dungeons and Dragons has levels. And I do like the idea of levels, but I don't think that levels, what I don't like about levels is I don't think other people should see your level, right? Because again, you're talking about...
How are ya? Safe travels.
We're talking about immersion, right? We're talking about getting into the game and being immersed in the game, and being able to see other people's levels kind of ruins it. Like, everything should be like an exploration type thing. Like, if I see someone in the world, I should have to try to figure out, you know, how powerful are they based on maybe what weapons they're carrying or what kind of armor they have. Oh man, that armor looks really expensive. That armor looks really powerful. You know, maybe, you know what I mean? I shouldn't know anything about them. I shouldn't even really know. I mean, I should see their name, and that's about it. Like, when I see the character in the game, I just want to see their name and that's it. I don't want to see their level or anything like that. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, and then part of the ganking is, well, you build in a system.
How are ya? Keep your feet on the ground.
You build in like a
Be
ganking
good.
type system, right? So if you have a PvP game, you know, where people can just attack anybody, you put in a system similar to like Lineage 2, where if you kill people that are much lower than you, your name turns more and more red. And the darker red your name is, the more like basically like of an outlaw you are, or whatever you want to call it, more, you know, bad enmity you have, whatever. But what I liked in Lineage 2 is when your name was red, you couldn't enter a town without the town guards attacking you. And the town guards in Lineage 2 were tough. Like, you weren't just going to walk up there and beat the shit out of these town guards. Most of the times they were going to kill you. So, and the vendors in towns would not sell to you. Okay, so that right there was a big, you know, that was right there was a big persuasive tactic to make you not want to turn red. You know what I mean? Because you're like, well, I can't even go to town and buy anything. You know? And then you would be relegated to buying stuff off other players or trying to trade with other players to acquire stuff because you couldn't even buy stuff from town vendors or anything. You couldn't even go to a town without getting attacked. And also, Elder Scrolls Online did something kind of similar to that.
Be careful.
You know, where you would be arrested, but that Elder Scrolls Online just wasn't punishing enough. It's just like,
Well
oh,
met.
you killed some players.
You got my attention.
We're gonna throw you in prison or something, and you know, it's just, then you just paid some money to get out or whatever. You wait a certain amount of time. I don't know, but it wasn't really. There wasn't enough detriment to it. So anyways, this is a really good bow actually. So let's use that one. The Raptor's End is actually a really good bow. And
Be good.
we are level 26, and we're gonna go into improved overpower. And so I don't think I'm gonna. I guess I'll flesh out Anger Mage. So 2 more levels, and then we'll go ahead and hit Fury and go down the Fury tree. So, but yeah, I think you need to come up with a way to level and do stuff. You know, and progress through the game with that. I would not have character. I would not make the levels visible to other people. In fact, like you, I think I probably wouldn't even have character levels because that doesn't make a lot of sense. What I like to call them is life skills. Like, your character has specific life skills. Maybe like you know how to build traps, or maybe you know how to build a campfire. Maybe you know how to cook. Those are life skills. Maybe you know how to sharpen weapons. Maybe you have skill with blacksmithing. That's a life skill. Or you could call those even professions if you want. Like, you could call life skills more stuff like, you know,
building traps to capture game to feed yourself, whereas maybe being a blacksmith might be a profession. Like, I also would not limit professions like WoW does. I wouldn't say, oh, you can only be. Actually, probably what I would do is I'd be tempted. I'm not sure if I would do this, but I would be very tempted to do what Lineage 2 did, and say that you can only be a gatherer or a craftsman, meaning that you couldn't be a blacksmith and a miner. You could only be a blacksmith, and that way you had to rely on other people to actually give you regions, or you had to buy those things from other people, or you had to create an alt and have your alt get it. You know, that's another way to do it. You know what I mean? That's another way to approach that, which is kind of unique. There aren't too many games that do it that way. Ultimately, I don't know if I would do that, because I really like Final Fantasies. I like Final Fantasy, how they do stuff. In the end, I do enjoy being able to do a lot of different professions on just one character, because that way you don't necessarily have to have multiple characters. So there's really pros and cons with both. Having multiple characters means you don't get as bored with the game, because if you get bored with a specific class, you can always jump on your other character. And if the game kind of forces you to almost want to make alts because there's a really good benefit for that, there is a little bit of argument that you could say that's going to keep people in the game longer, because it's forcing them to play different characters, where if they could just do all the professions on one character, they may not create a different character, so then they may get bored with that character, and they may not think about wanting to create a new character because that character doesn't know any professions, but their other character does. You know, there's always pros and cons, you know?
Hey there. Be careful.
But I definitely would. We wouldn't have the exclamation marks over people's head. You would have to talk to NPCs, and the NPCs wouldn't have. Like, what I might do is I might have the NPCs just show a name over their head, and when you mouse over the NPC, what you might see a tooltip, and in the tooltip, like you see here, it says White Warden. In the tooltip, it might say the name of the character, and then it might just give a little bit of information, like you know, armor or something. You know, give you a little bit of information, just basic stuff like, oh, it's a town armor, or blacksmith, or you know, maid, bartender, whatever. But I wouldn't put that on the character's name, because it just clutters up the game. But if you want to have a tooltip that gives a little bit of extra information, that's fine. Otherwise, you have to go and talk to them and just see what, learn from what they are by them talking to you and telling you. And then I would do a lot of like dynamic questing, dynamic events, where you just move through the world and things are presented to you in a way that if you interact with those things, you might be able to perform certain duties or do certain things that'll end up helping you out. You know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah, but I think there's so many cool things I would do with an MMO, and I always think of like really great, super great ideas for MMOs, and then I always forget to write them down, and then I kick myself, because I'm like, man, I'm not going to remember this, like, one of these days I'm going to sit down and do a thought experiment where I just try to remember all the cool things I've ever thought of for an MMO. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to get some dinner. I probably won't be streaming again tonight, because it's getting pretty late. But the warrior was only like level 22 or 23 this morning, so we got her to 26. And yeah, she's doing good. She hits pretty hard. Easy to level when you stack her out with really good gear. So very easy to level warriors. I mean, and then I mean, you can see I leveled my warlock to 21, and it was like getting to 20 on the warrior was much slower than the warlock, I think. But once I got to 20 and got to dual wield, everything really sped up. Like once I gave her like 2 really nice blue weapons, at level 20, it's like she just started doing so much damage. So the warrior really scales well with gear, and you know, the higher she gets, the stronger she's gonna get. So, and we'll see, you know. So, anyways, yeah, you're gonna go to sleep. All right, thanks for stopping by, Johan. Everybody else, I hope you guys have a good Saturday night. I will catch you next time.